Maui. Sam Sam. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm not doing a whole lot, but I did want to record me giving Zsasz a bath. She has a little piece of stuck shed on her neck and I kind of want to try to get that off, and I don't want to pull it. You never want to pull shed. I give her a bath all the time anyway, but today we're going to try to work that off. Yeah, I did want to give some recognition. I don't remember their name. I'll put their little comment here, but someone gave me the idea to do these vlogs. They basically said that they wanted to see how I manage. Can you guys hear Maui walking around? My neighbors are outside, so he's pacing and watching them. But anyways, they wanted to see how I manage my day with all the animals and kids and all that. So that's kind of where the idea for the vlog came from, because I didn't want to make an entire video of how I manage, because honestly I just do whatever. Like, I don't have any kind of organizational method that I use. I literally just do whatever as the day comes. I wake up and I work out. I do Insanity Max 30. I drink my protein shake and eat breakfast, and then I just kind of take care of animals and kids as the day goes on. And usually I'm rushing to edit a video sometime in between that. And yeah, right now I am by my door because this is the only place that light is working. That is the plan for today. Also, I had a request to introduce my baby, which I guess I never thought to do that. You guys did see me pregnant for a very long time. It never occurred to me to actually introduce to you the creature that I birthed. Just kidding. I don't know why I called him a creature. Maybe it's because we always call him the little monster. I don't know, sorry. So I guess I can do that today too. I'm not going to show a lot of the kids in these just because I feel like it's not the safest, you know, internet safety and children and all that stuff. But I can introduce my baby to you guys because all babies look similar anyway, and I'll do that in a little bit, in the bath and all that jazz. And now I'm just rambling, so let's check on Zsasz. And here we see a very unhappy Zsasz. I guess she thinks that she is starving to death, because this is how I found her, in her food bowl, just laying there. So I'm giving her, I think I got collard greens this time. I honestly don't know. And butternut squash, because butternut squash is her absolute favorite. She just stares at her food, and usually I have to help her down off her thing because she is the laziest bearded dragon that I have ever seen in the entirety of my life. So I have to help her over to her salad bowl, or else she will just sit there and stare at it and wait. She's also probably pretty spoiled, and she doesn't like the camera being in her face, and usually when I put the camera there she instantly stops eating, so I kind of have to back off. She saw me. And I'm officially the most unstealthy person in the world. She also has absolutely impeccable aim. Look at her go. And now I am just voicing over my lizard as she eats, so we're done here. So before I give Zsasz her bath, I'm actually going to let her bask for an hour or two, just so that we can make sure that all that food digests. And then when I put her into the bathtub or into the sink, I'm going to make sure that water is warm, but we don't want the water to be hot because you don't want to hurt the bearded dragon. And this will help with any stuck shed, and it'll help hydrate them because bearded dragons aren't really known for drinking out of water dishes. And also, if they haven't used the bathroom in a little while, it's going to help them go poop because of the heat on their bellies. And as you see here, I'm also very gently rubbing her belly, and again, that's just going to help her use the bathroom. You don't want to push on their stomachs. You just kind of want to gently massage it almost. And if you want to, you can kind of use your hands to ripple the water so that they can see the water moving, because bearded dragons can't really see water unless it's moving. Sorry about the extremely weird lighting in here. I just realized that all of my lights that one was already empty. But my other two have gone out. They are not working at all, so that's cool. Only my one overhead light that's super dim is working, so I have to go to the store today. But
and this is where I'm going to try to get that shed off. I'm just going to keep getting it wet and then slowly applying pressure. You're not going to pull it. I want to stress that you do not pull their shed if it's stuck, because you can actually pull off scales. So I'm just gently applying pressure and getting it wet until it separates itself. You don't want to mess with it too much. You don't want to cause it to be sore, or like I said, you don't want to cause scales to come off, but it will eventually come off.
so this is baby Aiden. I had a request from LK Lovely to show him and introduce him and all that good stuff. So I figured I'd do it in the vlog. So this is baby Aiden. He is 2.5 months old. He is the sweetest. Yeah, that's about all I got there. He has some giant eyes. So the day is wrapping up, and one of the most important parts of my nightly routine is to spray down the geckos' tanks because they need high humidity. And I like to spray them down right before I go to bed since they are nocturnal. They are active at night, and having those water droplets on the tank at nighttime, I just feel like they're more likely to come out and actually drink the water than if I spray them down in the middle of the day. So let's spray down those tanks. To put one fake plant back up in his tank because he likes to sleep on the ceiling, and this bamboo is shooting up, but it's not quite up there yet. So that's his little hide, and that's about it. I am going to bed, so good night. I am not doing the best at vlogging this week. It is already Sunday and I haven't vlogged since Monday. Everyone in my house has been super sick with colds and all that, but when there's a bunch of sick kids and a sick mama, then everything kind of falls apart. So that, and we've also had a bit of a situation with Sterling, and I don't want to get into too many details about that right now. It's kind of, there's a lot of details and it'd take a while to explain, and I'll make a whole video about that later. But basically, that vet visit with Sterling's eye caps didn't go as well as we thought it did. The vet, which is the same place that I took Zsasz to get her surgery, and I've taken Percy, but that vet herself is no longer there, and he saw someone else. And that vet ended up causing a serious amount of trauma to Sterling's eyes. But again, I'm not an expert, I'm not a vet. When she brought him back, his eyes looked clear, and so I was just like, oh, maybe that's how this works. But no, that's not how that works. And we have obviously taken him to a different vet. Again, I don't want to give too many details until he's at 100% and I can give you the full story, but basically that vet who caused the severe trauma, then instead of admitting her mistake, she turned around and tried to perform surgery on him. A few days later, when we went back and told her that they were puffy, she tried to perform surgery to remove his eyes. And needless to say, I am not happy at all. And this new vet, he is taking all the steps necessary, but as for vision, it's not looking too good for him. He's currently on some antibiotics, and yeah, words can't even describe how upset and just beyond sad I am. Anyway, I have been super sad about him and his current state. He is eating, so that's absolutely fantastic for him. This new vet was very pleased that he's been eating, but he's on 2 different medications right now, and yeah, so I will keep you guys updated on him. I love my animals so much, and just the fact that this has happened at all is eating me up inside. So I don't want to give too many details, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on how he is doing. That eye swelled up about 3 sizes of what it normally was, and with this antibiotic it is going down. I guess the takeaway from this is that even if you take your animal to the vet, if anything at all that they're doing seems fishy or shady in any way at all, then get a second opinion. That's what I ended up doing. I obviously did not let them take my snake's eyes out. Get a second opinion if you feel like something is wrong.
As I'm editing this, I do just want to add that I don't feel like this was in any way malicious or intentful. I honestly just don't think that she had very much experience with ball pythons, and she just chose not to admit that and to try to treat him.
That's all I have this week. I did get clips of Zsasz taking a bath and feeding, so hopefully that was at the beginning of this video. But yeah, I will see you guys next week with an update. Yeah. Bye.